walk on the surface of the earth, bound by the force of gravity. We walk and we fall. We live and we endure in a life filled with the tenderness of a thorny kind. Who are we? Where do we come from, and to where are we heading with the provision of age, packed with what could be? And what would be?
On the hottest day in the world, I said to you a little word. I didn't mean to get so lonely that you could see inside my bones. It always goes high and low. You're my friend and then my foe. It's a curse, and I did it on purpose. It was bad, but you made it worse. You're so mean, so I did it on purpose, just to see if you could be lonely too. So hot, 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 so hot. I wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. You didn't cry, but I wish you would. I'm afraid of you, as you ought to be of me, with my sticks and stones. Time has pushed as far as it can go, and the sun still hides a curse. It's a curse, and I did it on purpose. It was bad, but you made it worse. You're so mean, so I did it on purpose, just to see if you could be lonely too.
Oh my God,
sorry,
it's
honey.
you.
Didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. How did it go?
Well,
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't come in. I just can't handle
Yeah.
this.
that's okay. I understand. But
Okay.
don't worry about it.
So what did the doctor say?
Well, they took all kinds of samples and they took blood and, well, he's a little worried it might be the heart. So I gotta come next week. Next week?
Again?
Yeah, first, do you know what a stress test is?
No.
Well, they put you on this machine and they make you walk. And they hook you up to all kinds of stuff. So I get the results from the lab that he took, and I got to do the stress test next week, and then we take the next step.
You going to be all right?
You're going to get rid of me that easily.
Okay. Okay. Let's go home. Let's go home.
All right, you drive, okay?
So is Dad okay?
He went for all the medical tests. He's fine.
Okay. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, you know, it wouldn't hurt you to call him every once in a while. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to hear his baby daughter's voice.
Already talked about this. You know why I don't call there.
I thought you were the only one who could stand her.
That's not what I meant. Not everybody feels the same way about her as you. I think we've talked about this already.
Look, all I want from you is for you to be responsible about the company. Okay? That's it.
I don't want to take over the company. You're the one who's obsessed with taking it over. Besides, Dad's a smart guy. He doesn't need us sticking our noses in his business. If we were smart, we would just go on with our own lives and stop getting into everybody else's.
You can't be serious.
What were you saying, Mike?
Nothing. I thought you went to go check on him.
Don't worry. He's sleeping like a baby.
And snoring.
I can't believe how that man can fall asleep with a hot babe like you sitting next to him.
Hey, calm down, boy.
You keep forgetting that you're not talking to a bimbo.
Mike?
When am I going to see?
Here you are.
Hey, gotta go. See ya. Gotta go, babe. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. When are you coming to bed?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Hey, you kids skipping school again?
Oh, come on, Dave. You know we're good kids.
Yeah, cutie. Save it for your parents.
So what's the celebrity impression you're gonna have for us today? Come on, girl. You don't know this already? It all depends on what he saw last night. And since he only has basic cable, I mean, he doesn't really have much of a choice, does he? So what is it? I could use some cheering up today.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
Not a very good Daniel Day-Lewis.
I tried.
I gotta tell you, man, you did a hell of a job with that case.
Yeah, I worked day and night on that. Simply could not afford to lose that kind.
I think I'm quite familiar with your professional life. I'm a little more curious about what's going on in your personal life.
Well, you know, I'm just, there's no time. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. If I'm not mistaken,
It's code for me to just get lost, right?
Yeah, we're still here.
still talking.
Well, call me after you're done in bed with him.
You know, I gotta finish this one call. Just one second. Sweetie, I told you I was gonna be busy tonight.
Sweetie. Oh, much better. I guess you just walked away from the guy. So God forbid if he finds out you have a lesbian lover.
Honey, I've had a tough night. Please don't.
Tough night?
Well, I've had a tough life since I got.
You not only deny me as a lover, but you deny your whole lifestyle.
Listen.
No, you listen. The guy's probably after you, and instead of telling him the truth, you tell him some bullshit. I know you better than that by now.
Okay, you know what? I'll call you after it's over. Sorry about that.
I guess it was a little naive of me to think that I would have absolutely no competition.
Yeah, well, I hope the pizza was good.
Not as good as the company.
You know, I have a...
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, ladies. What can I get you today? It's too hot for coffee. I'll get a Coke. Okay?
Same here.
Yeah. All right. 3 Cokes coming right up.
Are you okay, Jen? What is it?
Nothing. Just the same old story. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with adults? I think they get it right after living so many years. It's just a matter of time before they get divorced. And guess what? I'm the one torn into shreds in their battles, as usual.
You take it too serious, Jen. Take it as a blessing. They're just too busy to fight to get in your way.
Stop it, Lynn.
Why? I know how to cure her troubles. Trust me, I got a remedy for her.
Okay, have some compassion. Listen, Jen, we're here for you. I mean, no matter what happens, you're not going to be alone. I mean, we all have problems, but the good thing is we're here for each other.
Thanks, Sarah. You're the best. Three colas, no sugar.
Oh, gee. I think I ordered tequila.
I'll get you tequila if you promise to clean up your own puke.
That's gross.
You can't even get sugar here, let alone tequila. We don't want you getting hooked on that stuff on our watch.
I guess that's the lesson of the day. Oh my God. I think I just saw the future father of my baby.
Jesus, worse than a guy.
Jealous?
Whatever. Okay, girls, I've got to get going.
Actually, me too.
I have to go to the washroom, but I'll catch up with you guys later.
Sure.
Okay. See ya. Bye. Bye.
But you would tell me if you knew him, right? Or if he had ever asked you about anything.
What's it to you? Is he like an ex-boyfriend or something?
God, no. I was just, no worries, I was just asking, just curious.
What is it with you? You're too involved with those kids.
Involved? Wow. David, do you know what your problem is? You're bored. You need to get a hobby.
I could. Or you could come get dinner with me later. I'll take you somewhere cool, and I promise I won't embarrass you.
Good night, Dad.
Hey! Sarah! Come back here! Good night, Dad. Good night as in I finally come home? Or good night because I want to ignore you and go right to my room? Which one? Look at me when I'm talking to you!
Pushing!
If I ask you about your homework, you would probably say, yes, I've done it. Look at me. Look at me! Instead, I don't bother you with that. Instead, I ask, did you help me with bringing some stuff from the Grey House? As you promised? Huh? The answer is no. I didn't do it, Dad. Because being responsible is not part of my daily plan. Therefore, I can guess what would be the real answer about your homework.
Honey, please.
Please what? Please ignore that my little teenage girl comes home late every freaking night? In this crazy neighborhood? That is not as luxury as Post Road? Come on!
Look, sweetie, maybe it's better if you just did your homework or... maybe help your dad out around the house.
Every freaking night, every single night, in this neighborhood. Look at me!
I'm looking. Can't you see that she's upset too?
I don't care. I don't care she's upset. I'm dying here, waiting for her every freaking night. She's not coming home. Where is she? What's she doing?
Sweetie, maybe you can just text your dad to let him know that you're coming home at a better time, just so he doesn't worry about you.
Please get out. Please. You still love this.
For God's sake, Sushang, she's just a little girl.
Yeah. She's like every night.